Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. I hope you guys are all doing very well on this Wednesday afternoon. The second and final video of tonight is going to be my preview of the Dragons versus the Rabbitohs, the Charity Shield, the traditional Charity Shield. It goes back a very long way now. They've been playing this every year, the Dragons and the Rabbitohs. It's a big tradition, and I'm going to get into my preview on that in a second. But before I get into the video, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. We're currently at 1,072 subscribers. The channel is doing very well, and I really do appreciate the support. Now, obviously, the Charity Shield, it goes back all the way to 1982. The Charity Shield started in 1982. They've been playing it for a very long time now. Dragons and Rabbitohs, two old rivals going at it. It's going to be a huge game Saturday night down there at Glen Willow Park at Mudgee. They've been playing at Mudgee for the last couple of years now, and I'll tell you another stat too, in case you don't know. The Dragons haven't won the Charity Shield since 2012. So they are long overdue for this. Now, look, the last 10 games of the Charity Shield going back from 2010, the Rabbitohs won. Oh no, in 2010 it was a 26-all draw. 2011 the Dragons won the Charity Shield 26, 32 points to 10. Then the Dragons won it. The last time the Dragons won it was in 2012, 18 points to 12. And ever since then, the Rabbitohs have just dominated the Charity Shield. They've won every single Charity Shield since 2012. And some of the results, Souths won in 2013, 28 points to 10. They won it in 2014 to retain it. They won that game there, 38 points to 20. 2015 they had a 12-all draw, but the Charity Shield remained at South Sydney because they won it the previous year, so they were able to keep that. 2016 was a really tight game. The Rabbitohs won that one, 18 points to 14. 2017, Souths were too good there, 32 points to 14. And then in 2018, the Rabbitohs won that again, 22 points to 18. And in 2019, the Rabbitohs won that one, 36-24. And last year, the Rabbitohs won it 26 to 12. Now, since 2018, they've been playing at Mudgee down there at Glen Willow Park. Now, look, this is going to be a pretty tight game, I think. A lot of people are tipping South 13 plus and all that. I completely disagree. Sorry, guys. My camera decided to play up. But look, I think this game will go down to the wire, and some of the teams or some of the players that are named. Now, the Rabbitohs have named their team. The Dragons have named their squad. So I'll give you the Dragons squad in case you're unaware of who's playing for the Dragons. They have got Daniel Alvaro, Jack Bird, Adam Clune, Matt Duffy, Cade Ellis, Posa Fulmasalali, Max Fulwaji, Jackson Ford, Tyrell Famunio, Ben Hunt, Jaden Hunt, Josh Kerr, Blake Laurie, Zach Lomax, Andrew McCulloch, Trent Merrin, Corey Norman, Jordan Pereira, Cody Ramsey, Michaeli Ravalawa, Tarek Sims, Jaden Sullivan, Paul Vaughan, and Braden Williami. Now, apparently, Corey Norman will line up for the Dragons, but he is trying to appeal his NRL breach notice because he was supposed to be suspended from the NRL, so he's actually going to fight that and try and play in this trial in this Charity Shield for the Dragons. Now, as for the Rabbitohs, they've actually named their team. I'll give you the Rabbitohs team: fullback Latrell Mitchell, on the wings Jackson Paulo and Alex Johnson. In the centres, Dane Gagai and Campbell Graham. Halves, Cody Walker and Adam Reynolds. The front row of Tom Burgess and Junior Totola. The hooker is Damien Cook. The back row of Keon Kalamatangi, Jacob Host. The lock is Cameron Murray. And on the bench, they have gone with Blake Tafai, Josh Mansell, Tautau Moga, Stephen Masters. And the reserves, they're all allowed to play because I believe it's unlimited interchange. They have got Troy Dargan, Harm Saleh, Benji Marshall, Mark Nichols, Dean Hawkins, Paddy Mago, Jai Arrow, and Joshua Cook. Now, look, obviously South Sydney have named a very strong side, and the Dragons have named a pretty strong side as well to their respective. Now, this game is kicking off on Saturday afternoon at 6:30 p.m. in the afternoon at Mudgee, or nighttime, or I reckon it's twilight, really. It's sort of daytime still, but going into nighttime. Now, look, the odds for the game, in case you aren't aware, obviously South Sydney are going to be the favourites here. Obviously, they've won the last 8 or 9 Charity Shields. They've won it every year since 2012. Just getting the odds up here on my phone, guys. I do apologise. Rabbitohs are favourites. They are $1.30. The Dragons are $3.35. Now, look, my tip for the Charity Shield, I would like to see the Dragons win the Charity Shield back, but I just can't see it happening. I think South Sydney will win this game. I don't think it'll be a flogger like a lot of people think. You know, everyone's saying South by 20, South by 30, South by 16. I think it'll be a lot tighter than that. I really do. I think South will win by about 8 to 10 points. So I'll go South by 8. I'm going to go with a scoreline of Rabbitohs to win 26 points to 18. I can see this game being a little bit higher scoring. So I'm going to go South Sydney 26 points to 18. South by 8. My man of the match for the Charity Shield, I'm going to go with Keon Kalamatangi. He's going to be playing in the back row. I think he'll do a great job there for South Sydney. So I'm going South Sydney by 8, 26 points to 18. And I think Keon Kalamatangi to be man of the match. Now, for the Rabbitohs to win this game, I think they're going to have to get out to a pretty good start. You know, they're kicking from Reynolds and Walker will have to be on point. They'll have to kick down to the corners and just suck the life out of the Dragons' outside backs. Try not to get them involved in the game and just play through the middle and just get through their sets. And if South Sydney do that, I think they'll be too good for the Dragons. But for the Dragons to win, they have to start well. The Dragons, for mine, they need to get out to an 8 to 10-0 lead early. They need to put some scoreboard pressure on the Rabbitohs, defend their ass off, you know, get in the face of the likes of Walker and Reynolds. Don't allow Damien Cook to go from dummy half and run. So I think if the Dragons can defend South Sydney's halves and their strike players, and if they can kick to the corners and just try and wear out Latrell Mitchell, because obviously his performance in the All-Star game last week wasn't great, and I think he's put on a little bit of weight, Latrell Mitchell. So if the Dragons can capitalise off that, get out to a good start, defend their ass off, and just try and hold a 10-0 lead and try and win a low-scoring game, then the Dragons can win by doing that. If this game is high scoring and there's points thrown around and the defence is thrown out the window, then South will win. So I think the Dragons will definitely be up for it. They want to try and break the hoodoo and win the Charity Shield back, but I think the Rabbitohs will win this game 26 points to 18, South by 8, and I think Keon Kalamatangi, the back rower, who was outstanding off the bench last year, starting on an edge for the Bunnies, I think he'll be man of the match, and I think the Rabbitohs will win. So, look, I think it's going to be a fantastic game. Now, look, obviously I will be doing a review of this game, but it might be a little bit delayed because I'll be attending the Titans versus Warriors trial game here in my hometown of Lismore. So I'll probably miss the first half of the Charity Shield, but I'll definitely watch the second half when I get home, and I'll try and replay the first half. So the review might not be straight away, but there definitely will be a review for that one. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the Charity Shield preview, let me know who you're tipping in the comment section below. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your score prediction for this game. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. I think South will win by 26 points to 18. And Keon Kalamatangi to be man of the match. Now, my first try scorer for the game before I get out of here. My first try scorer, I'm going to go with Matt Duffy. I think he'll be the first try scorer. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic Wednesday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night for my Titans versus Warriors preview. Until then, guys, stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one.